All right, and I thought about it on my way over. I do have a few more things to say. We asked that if you tune, which please tune your instruments. We love that. But please do so in the hallway. We want to make sure that we keep it super quiet and supportive for whoever's on stage. So I'll try and remember to sort of list who's on deck when I announce people. And if you want to step out and tune, you are more than welcome to do that. And also when you get on stage, either before or after your set, feel free if you want to plug or promote any shows you've got coming up, your social media, things like that. This is an awesome opportunity to network and get to know people. So we definitely encourage that. There's also, this is live streamed to Facebook and to YouTube. So if you want to look at the performance later, you can check out those. It'll be archived on there. And yeah, all right. Thank you all so much for being here. Can we have a huge round of applause for Open Mic? I love Open Mic Night, and I'm so excited. I'm going to run through the list of names first, and then we'll get started. So first is Erica Williams, Chad Wise, all right, Tyrone Walden, I saw you. Alex Sullivan, is Alec here yet? Not here. Nicola, is it De Pasquale? Sweet, okay. Bevan Amira, did I say that okay? Chris Ward. Chris not here yet. Kona Morris. All right, sweet. And Noam Weinstein. Is it Noam? Noam, okay. Perfect. All right, then let's get started. First up, we're going to have Erica Williams. Can we have a huge round of applause for Erica? And on deck, we'll have Chad Wise. Oh, and also, folks, once you get set up, if you want to just strum a little bit, just give me a few seconds to dial in the sound a little bit. That would be great.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, great. I'm not hearing myself too well up here, so thank you for that. Okay. Yes. Testing. 1, 2. Okay, that's a little bit better. So I'm Erica Williams, and I'm going to start out with a Sarah Bareilles cover. And this is one of her many failed love songs. It's called Between the Lines. Tell me the truth, to put in your mouth for what you say, the pieces of paper in the way, 'cause I can't continue pretending to choose these opposite sides on which we fall. Loving you later is a put on. Alright, mine's good or wrong, this many times. My memory is true, center of it all. Too late, two choices to stay or to leave. Mine was so easy to uncover. He'd already left with the other. So I learned to listen through silence. Leave unsaid, unspoken. Eyes wide shut and open. You and me always be. You and me always be. I tell myself all the words he surely meant to say. I'll talk until the conversation doesn't stay on. Wait for me. I'm almost ready when he meant let go. Leave unsaid, unspoken. Eyes wide shut and open. You and me always be. You and me always be. Between the lines, 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 between the lines. He'd already left with the other. Thank you. Thanks so much. Okay, so this next is an original and is about. It's about a little rose bush that was dying out in late summer, and then after a snow in November, with weather that was a little bit like what weather we're having now, started to bloom again. So it's kind of about possibilities and blooming later than you should and past your prime. It's called November Rose. I'm not one for superstition, but you chased away my inhibitions with a vision of your stately pose. November rose. And how could you know I'd been wishing for the one to stave off all the blustery winds? I feel it in my bones, so cold. November rose, November rose. You startle with your beauty. startled with your beauty, your stately pose, your shimmering so sweetly. November rose, such unexpected beauty. November rose reminded me that miracles do happen. Won't you awaken me? Won't you awaken me from slumber? Won't you awaken me? 'Cause I'm so tired of falling under. Won't you awaken me? Won't you awaken me from slumber? Won't you awaken me? 'Cause I'm so tired of falling under. November rose, your stately pose. November rose, such unexpected beauty. November rose reminded me that miracles do happen. Miracles do happen. November rose. Oh, how it grows. Thank you. I'm Erica Williams again. You can find me on Instagram, though you'll see more about my other life, which is as a college professor. But anyway, I'm really happy to be here, and yeah, looking forward to the rest of the night. Thanks again, Passim, everyone.
Folks, that was Erica Williams. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful. Yes, you can
Thank
unplug.
you.
You're great.
Okay, awesome. That's what I was asking you.
Can we have one more round of applause for that beautiful original song?
Thank you.
What a beautiful way to kick things off, despite some technical difficulties on my end, which thank you, Erica, for performing so gracefully through them. Up next, we're going to have Chad Wise, and on deck is Tyrone. But right now, let's give a huge round of applause for Chad Wise.
Okay, let me adjust this. Good evening, everybody. Maybe we'll do it here. So my name is Chad Moore, but I have one of those friend groups where there is someone who is the kind of official nicknamer of the friend group, and somewhere along the way he started calling me Chadwise Gamgee, and I thought that was a great compliment and probably too generous, but it stuck, and so that's where the name Chadwise comes from. And I apologize, the timing is terrible, but I woke up this morning with like a really rough frog in my throat. So I've made some adjustments to the songs that I'm gonna play, but in case my voice cracks like I'm 15 again, we're just gonna roll with it. It's gonna be okay, and we'll kind of deal with that and go forward. But the first song I'll play is called "The Lonesome Ballad of Tau Ceti." Yeah, let's see here. Is that coming through? Okay, yeah. But a while back, I got on a real Werner Herzog kick. Any Werner fans in the house? Yeah, fantastic. So Werner Herzog has a movie called Fireballs, Visitors from Beyond. Is the sound coming in? I wonder if my volume's down. Oh, there we go, there we go. Yeah. It'd help if I turned the knob the right way. There it is. Okay, thank you. But so there's a documentary called Fireball, Visitors from the Outer World. And it's a documentary about meteorites. But one of the theories that they talk about in this, which is a kind of nonsense scientific theory, but I liked it, called panspermia. And the idea is that life may have originated on other planets and made its way to us via meteorites. And I really liked this idea of a kind of alien out there throwing sort of celestial messages in a bottle in the form of meteorites. So I wrote this song from the perspective of an alien on the planet Tau Ceti, who's been trying to get our attention here on Earth for a long time. I wrote you a poem embedded in stone. I hope it reaches you. I hope somebody's home. It's short and it's honest too. It says all I've ever known is that I don't wanna be alone. 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 Been tossing rocks at your window. Do you hear them when they crash? Boy, it's a long throw. I hope my aim is true at last. I etched a song into each stone. I hope your moment hasn't passed, because I don't wanna be alone. 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 I hope you can hear me. This is my message in a bottle, upon the waves of these celestial seas. Is this a language that you can read? Or am I shouting to the void? One response is all I'd ever need. Just let me know if you are listening. I live 12 light years from you. I'm basically right next door. I love your shade of light blue, but I've been ghosted before. None of my messages get through. Still there's a yearning in my core that says I don't wanna be alone. 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 Thanks. So the next one is also an original, and it's kind of on theme. I had another one that has falsetto in it, and it was not working today, so we're not going to do that one. But this one, this Christmas Day, I was having a weird. It's been a rough year. I don't know if it's been a rough year for anybody else, but I was having a weird Christmas Day, and I just took a walk to clear my head. And I live not too far from Brighton Center, and I was walking along in Brighton Center, and there was a woman who came up to me, and she was crying, and it was snowy on Christmas. I don't know if y'all remember, and was really clearly in rough shape, and just asked if I could hold her hand and help her get home because she had gotten too drunk because she was sad and alone on Christmas. And so this song is not entirely about that, but I was kind of reflecting on that experience and wrote this, just thinking about that year. And So this one doesn't have a name yet. It's only a few weeks old, but we'll see how it goes. Somewhere along the way, I lost faith in the light of day, and I started to dread the mornings. Somewhere along the way, broke the rules of this delicate game, yeah. We ignored every warning. Somewhere along the way, ran out of things to say, and I just somewhere along the way, somewhere along the way, somewhere along the way, you found me among the haze, and you asked to hold my hand. So we walked along that way, hummed a tune about the old highway, and we tried to outrun our morning. Somewhere along the way, it became clear I couldn't keep pace, yeah. You called it underperforming. Somewhere along the way, somewhere along the way, somewhere we lost our way. Somewhere along the way, somewhere along the way, the map's edges began to fray, and we lost that courage to wander. Somewhere along the way, we'll crash together like two rogue waves and collapse, exhausted together. Maybe along the way, we'll find the right words to say, cast the spell, then hold on forever. Somewhere along the way, somewhere along the way, somehow we'll find our way. Somewhere along the way. Thanks.
Folks, give it up one more time for Chad Wise. That was so beautiful. Such a beautiful voice. And up next, we are going to hear from Tyrone Walden. Can we have a huge round of applause for Tyrone? Huge shout out to Elena for helping out with the mic. What can't she do?
Pat Mahomes is tripping balls in the biggest games of all. He threads the needle like an eye of newt flicked right into the nostril of a big galoot. Pat Mahomes is tripping balls. He's no fun at all. It pained me to write that poem. I'm a lifelong Buffalo Bills fan. Get up. Everybody get up. Get up. Everybody get up. Get up and plead your case. You have a fool for a client. You act like James Dean in the last reel of Giant. An aquarium stocked with kippers and herring. You fish for your own breakfast and you think that's daring. Hannibal through the Alps, you to your morning table. First a coffee on the Times and then get on out and do what you're able to do. You've got people to see. There's a meeting at 9 at your new factory. And a businessman's lunch at a chic French cafe. It's a businessman's life and you like it that way. But will you claim authorship of the scorched policy? Oh, one more tick of the clock, the workday's over and done. Slip on a pair of sneakers and go out for a run. Strong muscles in your legs, your heart's a mighty fine pump. But while others jog in parks, you choose the city dump. You claim the pungent odors just make you run faster. First a right foot and a left foot and then get on out and do what you're able to do. You've got people to see. There's a meeting at 9 at your new factory. Then a businessman's lunch at a chic French cafe. It's a businessman's life and you like it that way. But will you claim authorship of the scorched earth policy? Oh, your drawer contains the Argyles, in your closet the Tweeds. Just hop right in a bed and have a nighttime read. A warm glow from the lamp, a sip of celery tonic. You alternate between Kafka and a Batman comic. The combination intensifies your dreaming. Skip from one book to the other and then get on out and do what you're able to do. You've got people to see. There's a meeting at 9 at your new factory. Then a businessman's lunch at a chic French cafe. It's a businessman's life and you like it that way. But will you claim authorship of the scorched earth policy? Oh, thank you. My name is Tyrone Walden and you've been Waldenized. Good night.
Folks, how does it feel? We have all been Waldenized. All right, up next we are going to have Alex Sullivan, and after Alex Sullivan will be Nicola. All right, and let's give a warm welcome to Alex Sullivan.
Hello. Whoa, this is so low. I'm going to have to tune for a second. I got here a little late. I apologize to everyone that I didn't see. That this is a wonderful open mic. This is my first time here, and so far it's been really great, yeah. Thanks for coming out on this gloomy night. It's freezing. I was really surprised by that. I should look at the weather more often. But it is more reminiscent of my favorite time of year, which I'm going to sing about. And give you some guitar.
Keep playing a little bit. I'm not getting it there.
Weird. Am I in the right...
Let me double check. I'll plug you into the, I also have a microphone right there, so it'll be okay, but.
Microphones. Wrong one? Can I unplug here? Oh, I see. Sweet. Okay. Thank you for your patience. All right.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I love when the issues are solvable. We're all set.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to play an original song. The leaves have all fallen, yet autumn's still calling my name. In silence, the morning overcomes the air, turning a page. The last candle faded, now nights separated by dawn. As frost begins thawing, a crow begins cawing her song. November 1st, somebody call me a hurt. The ghosts have all left us, as well as the rest of their crew. One last skeleton pulls the lid as he enters his tomb. I don't wanna go, but my time here grows quite near its close. November 1st, somebody call me a hurt. November 1st, somebody call me. Bring me back, take me back. I want it back, I want it back, I want it back. My soul lived on a hallowed sea. Bring me back, I want it back, but it's not. Cursed. November 1st. The leaves have all died. Thank you. I can't really see many of you. Are you more in the mood for something light and soft, or something dark and loud? Really? Okay, sweet. Matches what I can see right now. Yeah, like I said, my name is Alec Sullivan, and I'm local to the area, and And I have music online, so if you guys want to follow me, my handle is just Alec Sol with 2 L's. Or chat with me after. And this is what you guys chose. Now if the Unabomber and Jeffrey Dahmer met that minimum height, maybe they'd be able to write this right. The bodies are coming out of their grave. I should have dug a deeper hole. There's something special flowing in my blood, as if I ever had control. I'm rarely stalling when night has fallen. Look out your back window. And I can show you more. Now when the dead start crawling and heaven's calling, but no one's on the line, you better make it to hell in time. 'Cause I'm a midnight stalker, I'm a graveside robber, I'm a moonlight walker, I'm calling from a payphone. A storm is coming to this quiet town, still just as quaint but with a darker hue. Oh, rain is squalling for miles around. Remember to be yourself, be you. When you face the fight and get struck by lightning, there's no need to fear the end. That's where I come in. 'Cause I'm a midnight stalker, I'm a graveside robber, I'm a moonlight walker. Oh, don't ever leave your peace at home. Now if you try to stop me, you're in for a shock. You better leave this guy alone. Don't say I didn't warn you, I won't give a fuck. I'll turn you into a pile of bones. Well, you can walk right over and stab my shoulder and cut me with your knife, but I won't let it end my life. 'Cause I'm a midnight stalker, I'm a graveside robber, I'm a moonlight walker. Don't ever leave your peace at home. I'm calling from a payphone. Never meet me after dark alone. I'm calling from a payphone. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your night.
Folks, give it up one more time for Alex Sullivan. He said dark and loud, and boy did he deliver. With the powerful vocals, that was so beautiful. All right, up next we're going to hear from Nicola De Pasquale, and after Nicola we'll have Bevan Amira. right, folks, let's give Nicola a very warm welcome to the Passim stage.
Di Pasquale. I write instrumental music, and this first composition is about rushing around, starting your day out, thinking you're going to accomplish so many things, and you might have a to-do list, and by the end of the day, out of the 4 or 5 things you wanted to get done, you only got about 1.5 of those things done. And you settle into this kind of quiet resignation that you can't get everything done on any given day. So that's the name of this composition is Rushabout. So this next composition is the exact opposite of what I just played. It's more about having no particular destination in mind. You just go out on your day and you kind of just saunter about wherever the day takes you. And I used to do that in my younger days, and now I do it with my daughter. We just go to Harvard Square or to Brooklyn Village or Davis Square. We just go into the different shops and we just spend the day like that. So the name of this composition is Saunter. Thank you.
Folks, give it up one more time for Nicola De Pasquale. That was so beautiful. I feel like nobody else can complain about tuning their instruments because he had to tune all 12 of those strings. Unless you play harp, unless we have a harpist in the house. Up next, we're going to have Bevan Amira. After Bevan is going to be Chris Ward. But right now, let's welcome Bevan to the stage.
Hi, you can tell my friends are here. Thank you, friends. I do not have a pickup.
No problem.
So I'm just going to mic it. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is good. Yeah? Maybe a little more from this boy? Yeah? So I feel like a little bit of a fraud only because I'm the only one who so far isn't doing an original. I have written one song in my entire life. I wrote it 20 years ago about a boy, and it's still not ready for prime time. So, still working on it. It's not a very nice song. Maybe, you know what? I haven't been up here it has been 20 years, so I'm just going to get the shakes out, and then maybe next time you'll hear about the boy. But both of these songs are about boys not being so great. And everyone's been so wonderful so far, and just knowing how amazing Club Passim is and all of the history and how many wonderful singers and songwriters have played here, I thought I would honor that tradition by playing a song by 80s Arab pop princess Paula Abdul. So, this is called Cold Hearted Snake. Can I get a little more on the bottom? On the bottom. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, good? That's better. Yeah. Thank you. What? Good? Okay, thank you. He's a cold-hearted snake, girl. Look into his eyes. Oh. He's been telling lies. He's a lover boy at play, girl. He don't play by rules. Oh. Girl, don't play the fool now. You're the one giving up your love anytime he needs it. But you turn your back and then he's off and running with the crowd. You're the one to sacrifice anything to please him. Do you really think he thinks about you when he's out? He's a cold-hearted snake, girl. Look into his eyes. Oh. He's been telling lies. He's a lover boy at play, girl. He don't play by rules. Oh. Girl, don't play the fool now. It was only late last night. He was out there creeping. And then he called you up to check that you were waiting by your phone. All the world's a candy store and he's been trick or treating. When it comes to true love, girl, with him there's no one home. He's a cold-hearted snake, girl. Look into his eyes. Oh. He's been telling lies. He's a lover boy at play, girl. He don't play by rules. Oh. Girl, don't play the fool now. You should find somebody better, girl. He can only make you cry. You deserve somebody better, girl. Say it. He's cold as ice. He's cold as ice. I said he's cold as ice. Cold as ice. Cold as ice. Stay away from him, girl. Thank you. I don't have a plug for anything personal to do with me, but this next song it's a Motown song, but it's pretty creepy, which weirdly, a lot of Motown songs, when you listen to them, they're kind of creepy. And this one's extra creepy because it's The Temptations, so there's 5 of them. And they're all not respecting this woman's space. So look up Boston Impact for boundary setting and self-defense classes. This is called I Can't Get Next to You. I can turn a gray sky blue, and I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Oh, I can build a castle from a single grain of sand, and I can make a ship sail on dry land, but my life is incomplete, and I'm so blue, 'cause I can't get next to you. No matter what I do, I can fly like a bird in the sky, and I can buy anything that money can buy. I can turn a river into a raging fire, and I can live forever if I so desire. Unimportant are all these things that I can do, 'cause girl, I can't get next to you. I can turn back the hands of time. Better believe I can. And I can make the seasons change just by the wave of my hand. I can turn anything from old to new. But the thing I want to do the most, I'm unable to do. Unhappy am I with all these powers I possess. 'Cause girl, you're the key to my happiness, and I can't get next to you. 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 Thank you.
Folks, let's hear it one more time for Bev and Amira. That was awesome. And shout out to Boston Impact and all the important work they do. That was iconic. Impact Boston. So close. Okay, up next we're going to have Chris Ward. After Chris is going to be Kona. But folks, let's give a huge round of applause for Chris Ward.
Man, everybody's so good tonight. Some sweet music we heard. How do you follow all that? By saying, welcome to the low point? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, this is like my third time in my whole life on stage. So, both times right here at Passim. So whatever happens next, they're to blame. This is gonna be a one and done. I promise you. I won't put you through two. And I don't have a lot of songs. That's one reason it's gonna be a one and done. You know, I'm just getting into this now, later in life, and it's a thing. You know, never too late to follow your dreams, to get up and sing. Most of the songs I write are about what a jerk I was in relationships. And now and then you write one though and you go, no, it wasn't me, other person. Listen closely. And then you play that for a while and you realize, yeah, I was just projecting. It was about me all along. I was the one lost in the shadow. And that's the title of the song. Searchlight, suddenly bright, sometimes giving quite a fright. Never out of sight, but telling just might. Let your sweet self be. Watch it stop in the shadow. Take a breath, then watch it go. Don't know what you're fleeing from, but you're on the run, and it isn't any fun. These wings of misfortune bear us further and farther apart. To try to see what's important, love is ever gone, so let it fly, fly away. You remember how we found ourselves out of line without any time, when everything fell down, the pieces on the ground, we threw them around, and then the pieces got lost. No way to tell how much the cost. All we can do is try to be kind and smile from time to time. Listen, voices breaking upon the rocky shore. Two reckless people together, now no more. No longer can fake it forever. Shut the door. You know we'll be praying. A wind has come. Let it blow away. Lost in the shadow, lost in the shadow, walking in the shadow. Daylight and the coming dawn, we're gonna find what's going on. Do right in the long run, everyone will be free. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Folks, give it up one more time for Chris Ford. That was awesome. You're going to need to stop with the self-deprecating humor because you're getting pretty good. Thanks so much for being here. Up next, we're going to have Kona Morris, and then to finish up the night, we're going to have Noam Weinstein. Thank you all so much for being here tonight, and thank you all for staying until the end. It's really awesome to just support each other. Oh, my bad. There you go.
All right. Hello, testing. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Awesome. That Paula Abdul cover, Oh My Heart, that was fantastic. I had a whole dance routine to that when I was a kid. Yes, we should talk. So I'm going to tell you guys a story, if that's all right, about a really wild thing that happened to me. Okay. So when I was 19 years old, I met a native Alaskan man while we were both traveling through Colorado. And a few days later, when his ride was leaving, we were not ready to say goodbye. So I decided to drive him home to Fairbanks, Alaska. That's right, from Boulder, Colorado. It was this epic month-long road trip up through the Alcan. And when we got to his cabin in Fairbanks, I just moved in with him straight away. First ever live-in boyfriend, and we still had a lot to learn about each other. For instance, I found out that his dad is Native Alaskan, and his mom is this tough little German woman who'd been living with the tribe for the last 40 years. She had learned the language and adapted to the culture. And I also found out that my boyfriend cared a lot about having her approval. And furthermore, that she was like old school Catholic. So I was really nervous what she must have thought about us living together before I had even met her. But she was living up in the village, even further north, and it took several months before she came down to Fairbanks so we could meet. So when she's finally coming down, she makes a reservation at her favorite restaurant. And when we show up, she's already there. She's seated on the other side of this like really big booth. So there's no like handshakes or anything. We just slide in and start talking. And she's really nice and engaging, and I think it's going really well. And when we're done, we all walk out to the parking lot together. And when it's time to say goodbye, I say, Ginny, it was so nice to meet you. And I do the thing that comes the most natural to me in the whole world. I throw my arms out wide for a hug. Now, the reason hugging comes so natural to me is that I was raised on just OCD levels of hugs from a little Jewish mother. So there I am. I'm standing in this parking lot, arms spread out wide to hug my boyfriend's mom goodbye. And to my absolute horror, she takes a step back and goes, I don't do that. So just in shock, I throw my hand out to try to shake her hand instead, but she just shakes her head, lights a cigarette, and walks away. I am mortified. I am certain that I must have offended her. My boyfriend says, don't worry, that's just how she is. And then he tells me that he cannot remember the last time that he hugged her. And I agree, this would have been great information to have before the dinner. So it was not easy for me to get used to a family that didn't hug, but over the next couple years, my interactions with Ginny did not evolve past the same contactless hellos and goodbyes that always left me feeling like she just didn't like me. So 2 years into our relationship, I move up to the village, his hometown, to live with him. And it's quite an adjustment for me. It's this village north of the Arctic Circle, fewer than 500 people, nearly all members of his tribe. We have no running water, and I have to carry an outhouse. I have to carry an outhouse. That makes perfect sense. I have to carry a rifle to the outhouse. And then I have to carry the outhouse like both ways uphill in the snow. It's rough life for me there. Couple days after I get there, Ginny backs me into a corner and says, Kona, you have to stop acting this way or you're going to get beat up or worse. So she's referring to how friendly I am. She says it is not customary in the tribe for a woman to make eye contact with a man that she's not with. And if I don't knock that off, somebody's girlfriend or wife is going to kick my ass. And of course, it just feels like more proof that she hates me. So about 3 weeks later, my phone rings, and it's Ginny. She says, Kona, I've been waiting for you to invite me over for dinner. And I'm just thinking, great, I have failed yet again, cannot make this woman happy. And she is a famously just picky eater. I don't even have a stove. I'm living in this 12-foot by 12-foot cabin. We have a pot that sits on top of the 50-gallon drum that we use as a fireplace. But I'm like, fine, Ginny wants to come to dinner, so I invite her. So I managed to make something that I know she at least eats, tuna casserole. She comes in, and the first thing she does is she goes over to the window where I have this little painting hanging up, and she takes it down, and then she reaches in her bag, and she takes this like wall hanging thing, and she hangs it up in its place, all without saying a word. And then she sits down, does her little Catholic prayer, and starts eating. I am so confused. I look over to my boyfriend, and he's like snickering a little bit, but he gestures that he'll tell me later. And I look at this thing, and it's honestly kind of hideous. It's this like mismatch of paints and feathers, and all I could think of is, this is a hex. She's trying to get rid of me. Clearly, she hates me. So I just smile and try to be polite, and I say, oh, thanks so much. And she just nods and eats in silence. And when she's done, she leaves just as abruptly as she always leaves. And the second the door shuts, I turn to him and I say, okay, what the hell is this thing? And he is cracking up, and he says, well, we're married now. That's right. Married. Surprise, married. According to the tribe, traditionally, marriage was when the mother of the man showed her approval by making something and hanging it on the wall in the house that you live together. Yes, so apparently she did not hate me so much after all. And over the next few years, we never touched, but she did show me her affection in other ways. She taught me how to sew and cook traditional foods and made me some beautiful beadwork that I will treasure forever. And most importantly, she taught me that just because some families don't hug, it does not mean they don't love each other. And when he and I finally broke up, it was the easiest divorce in the history of the world. All I had to do is take it down. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that story, Kona. I was along for the ride with every single word. That was so awesome. Okay, and now finishing up the night, we're going to have Noam Weinstein. Please give a round of applause for Noam. Oh, so sorry.
That's all right. Thanks for the warm welcome. Thanks to all of you for all the art you've shared this evening. Thanks to Chad for letting me borrow his guitar. Getting that? Great. Like a drizzle or a hurricane, to go inside or go insane. In most regards, they're really much the same. Your eyes all wet, you miss the sun. Can't do a thing about either one. Come on, grow up, why must you swear, get hot and shake your fist? Swear that God will get the gist. You're lifting weights 3 times a week. Your friends are playing hide and seek. Stumble blindly, count your blessings. Tell yourself the total's not depressing. And the fire spreads and the cities fall. And you're trying shoes on through it all. Wondering, is the world too big? Or am I too small? Is the world too big? Or am I too small? Making noise you know no one will hear. If a few do in one ear, they'll push it out the other. Guess you should have sent that shout out years ago to their grandmothers. Cause the cool kids sneer and hiss at you like bishops at a starving Jew, like Keystone coppers at a villain, just because you stole what little soul you have from Dylan. But you still insist it can't be wrong to stay and gaze up at King Kong and hope he takes a fancy to your smile and lifts you up where you can blow the wind yourself and see for miles. But we knew how to cry before we could crawl. And we just grew old, we never grew tall. Wondering, is the world too big? Or am I too small? Is the world too big? Or am I, is the world too strong? Or are we too weak? Is God deaf? Or did we never learn to speak? So you call, they ring, 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 cause you think you might be experiencing what some call an emotion. But the keyboard sticks, the signal dies, and on its own fancy phone will never bridge an ocean. So you think dry thoughts and dream wet dreams and live life through your hometown teams and hope they win the holy war and hope they make it back to shore and look for love in magazines and wait until the trees turn green to thank them for their oxygen, their paper, as you lock your bitter lips to earth and try in vain to taste her. And deep down we know the truth of it all. Cinderella never made it to the ball. And she was wondering, is the world too big? Or am I too small? Is the world too big? Or am I too small? Thank you. I'm finally dressed for yesterday's weather. Finally ready to fight last weekend's war. Fearlessly, finally know how to spend all the years behind better. And I'm finally feeling for you what you once felt for me. finally come to the door that used to be open. Empty-handed, but for a few memories. Finally know what words should have been said and which were best left unspoken. Back when what I feel now for you, you still felt for me. But if age is only a number and time's an illusion, then love, won't you call me tomorrow whenever you're free? 'Cause I'm finally dressed for yesterday's weather, and I'm wondering if you might ever feel what you felt yesterday for me. Thanks again.
Folks, can we have one final round of applause for Noam Weinstein? Just absolutely beautiful lyrics. So incredible. And let's have a round of applause for everyone who performed tonight. That was so awesome. Truly, I love open mics and just seeing the variety that they bring. So thank you all for being vulnerable and showing us your art. And have a good night.